Hello guys, this is Justin with Fuel and Firepower. Today we're back out here with the Barra 1866 and we're going to be putting it through some tests. Same tests we do with all of them, some things we want to know. We want to know velocity, we want to know that trigger pull, and we want to know how accurate these things are. I've got a new mic, so I'm hoping all this is doing well and cutting out my kids jumping on the trampoline over there. Like I said, we got the Barra 1866 out here. We've got Crossman hollow points in it. It seems to like those just fine. We got a chronograph. We have a trigger pull gauge. So we're just going to run it through its test. We're kind of low on light. The chronograph needs light. We're going to start with it. We're going to do 2, 5, and then 10 pumps. We'll do 3 each and then see the average. I'll get it set up and I'll get you down here where you can watch it. All right, guys, now we're going to try to do the trigger pull test with it. We're just going to do a couple pumps each on it. It really don't matter that much. There's a BB. I don't know when that got in there. So we've done a few tests throughout this channel, and I've got most of them recorded here. Here's the last one I did. So this one is the Barra 1866. Now we're going to do the trigger pull on it. We're going to do 3 trigger pulls and just do the average. All right, let's load the pellet up. Let's see what the trigger pull is. Sorry, we're getting a little low on light today. I just got off work and took the kids out to eat. It's the last day of school here. We went out and had a little Mexican. I figured I had enough time to do a video for us. All right, first trigger pull. 6 pounds, 0.3 ounces. All right, let's do the second one. 6 pounds, 2.5 ounces. The last one. 5 pounds, 14.9 ounces. All right, so now we're going to move on to the accuracy test. I'm going to be shooting it off this rest. We're going to be shooting it at 10 yards. But I'm going to get you down here where you can watch that and see how we do. We're going to be shooting at the center bullseye. We're going to try to put 5 down with just open sights, but these are excellent open sights. And I think we're going to do 5 pumps each. All right, guys, that's all the test done. I figured out the average. I'm going to bring you over here and walk you through everything. All right, guys, so we did 2 pumps, 5 pumps, 10 pumps. So here's where our feet per second. So here's our averages. 363 with 2 pumps, 541 with 5, and 647 with 10. This gun compares really well to the Daisy Powerline 880, so I think we're definitely going to have to do a head-to-head test with it. Trigger pull, well, 6 pounds, 0.3 ounces, 6 pounds, 2.5 ounces, 5 pounds, 14.9 ounces. Averages out actually to the first one there, 6.03. Not a bad trigger. It's about average for what we're working with here. All right, guys, so here's our accuracy test. First one I shot here, the other 4 I put through the same exact hole right there. I'll touch them. This thing is an excellent shooter. It's very accurate. That speaks for itself. All right, guys, there you have it. This is an excellent rifle all the way around. It's got a good trigger. It's easy to pump, and it's very accurate. It's a very attractive rifle. You saw in the accuracy test, I put 4 through the same hole, and then 1 just, not very far off from it. That was my first shot. If I had to do over, I probably could have put all 5 through the same hole. It was at 10 yards open sights. Like I said, the front sight is a peep style sight, so you can see through the center of it. Makes it extremely easy to aim. This is a very shooter friendly rifle, I will say. Trigger pull, about average. A lot of these that I've tested has right around that 5 or 6 pound trigger pull. It's not bad. That's not overly heavy. We did the chronograph test. It does really well. I don't know what advertised feet per second was. 800 feet per second with 10 pumps and with alloy pellets. So we was using lead pellets today. So what's your final thoughts? Good trigger, consistent velocity, very, very accurate, great shooter all the way around. Uh, it's hard to say anything bad about it, but I do have one thing to say. I hate loading this thing. I hate it. I'm gonna cut out all the parts where I was trying to load it there and pellets kept falling and going. But so it's got a small shelf right here that you're supposed to sit the pellet on and you can kind of push it on in. But these things, even if you do that, it'll still spin on you. It'll fall sideways. And there's a little slot right back in here that I don't know why it's there, but pellets will slide directly down inside there and fall down into the housing of the gun. And then you got to shake the fire right out of it to try to get back out of there. Uh, Not a fan of that at all in the least. That is my only gripe about this rifle. Only gripe. Guys, it's after sunset. I need to get back inside. We ran through these tests. I hope the light was okay on it. I hope everything recorded, and most of all, I hope this mic works. This mic didn't work. It makes sense. It hurts so bad. Guys, I want to remind you that I am on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to try to be more active on both those in the next coming weeks. I want to do some more interactive with people, but I still have a ton of followers. So, I invest most of my time in videos on YouTube. It seems to be where I get the most interaction, and that's what I really like. I like talking with you guys. I like having conversations. I'm actually going to be posting my email in my bio. If you guys want to reach out to me about anything, feel free. Just send it. Put fuel and firepower in the subject line if you don't care. That way I know it's from one of you guys. I don't care to talk. I don't care to have conversations. I really enjoy it. I really like these things. I'm no expert by no means. I've just shot for a long time and I'm just now getting into the air rifle part. Guys, I want to thank y'all for watching and we'll catch you next time.